Hi, we are going to be doing a cord cutting meditation this evening. So cord cutting is really important. We don't realize the energetic cords that people actually, can attach to us, and essentially they kind of are feeding off of your energy. So these cords are attached and people are feeding off of your energy stores. They're kind of like bacteria. So they begin to use you as their environment, and you don't even realize this is happening. So it could be the reason that you feel exhausted at the end of the day, just depleted, not yourself. So and that's true, because your energy is being used by someone else, and we don't even realize this is happening. Different ways that cords are attached. So with the base chakra, with your root chakra, a cord here is like somebody needing you for their survival. Typically between a mother and child, there is a cord that should be cut at some point in time, but it can also happen at work, when there's a coworker who's constantly using you and your ideas and claiming, credit for those things. So, promoting themselves like that. In the sacral chakra, that can be somebody who is, completely dependent on you for their emotional needs, or somebody who's just regarding you as a sexual object rather than, as a person. So the solar plexus, which this is the most common place for cords to be attached, and it's as if somebody is basically just plugged into your energy store here. So when a person is attached a cord to your third chakra, to your solar plexus, Manipura, they are just basically adopting your persona and trying to recreate you, and really drawing up, this is your sense of self, your personal power. And when people attach here, it can be, that can be a really tough one. So finding those people and identifying those relationships where you may have a cord attachment there, so you can reclaim your power. The heart chakra, so generally relationships, past lovers, people who share this deep love for one another will have that cord. And it's really important that we cut cords with past lovers, and that really helps with the healing process. So the throat chakra, that is going to be, if you're feeling guilty, things left unsaid, or, desperation for communication, those are all going to create cords in the throat. Third eye, that, whenever you can't stop thinking about somebody, or it can happen with a friend who, you spend your time with them, and whenever you're with them, you're always like, I wonder what they're thinking right now. All of those things, that's gonna create cords through the third eye chakra, and the crown. This happens when, somebody is trying to impose their belief system on you. So thinking, even teachers or gurus or things like that, politicians who are like, hey, this is it, this is the only way, putting that belief system in there. Certain religious leaders, so that can really create a cord in through the crown chakra. So we just need to be aware of these things, so we can constantly be releasing any cords that may be tied to us, any parasites, so we can live fully in our own authentic power, in our energy, in our space. So that's what we will be reclaiming tonight. And you will need for this, potentially, if you have stones, I would recommend black tourmaline or black obsidian, any maybe smoky quartz as well would be a good one, just to help neutralize any negative energy that may come up. Cutting cords is a really powerful thing, and especially when you're cutting cords with relationships, you may feel tears and things like that, because it really is a release. It really is a way to let go. Amethyst is really good to have with you as well. So, but if you don't have any of the stones, all good, no worries. And then a candle. I like to use a tea light candle here, just because you have to leave the candle burning. So you're going to want to do this in a safe space. And tea lights, they tend to go out a little bit quicker. So gather your supplies. Pause the video if you need to, and then let's get into it. So with this, you will, want to be in a standing or seated position. I find I can feel a little bit better of a response when I'm standing. And make sure you're in a nice mood, set the ambiance, have just relaxing music going in the background. And whether you're standing or seated, allow the eyes to close. And then just starting to take a few deep breaths in through the nose. Beginning to awaken the body. I'm getting to awaken the cells. I'm getting to tap into your energy. And then allow yourself to imagine a person who you have formed a negative attachment with, who you feel you have formed a negative attachment with. And with the eyes closed, breathing deeply, thinking of that person, saying to yourself, I have attached a cord through the root chakra with this person. And we'll just continue. So, going up through the different chakras. The sacral chakra, saying, I have attached a cord at the sacral chakra. And just notice the way the body may be moving. Notice any swaying. So you come into the solar plexus. I have a cord attached at the solar plexus with this person. Notice any sensations, notice any movement. And coming into the heart chakra, saying, I have a cord attached through the heart chakra with this person. Notice any movement. Coming into the throat, and saying, I have a cord attached through the throat chakra with this person. Noticing the sensations as you move into the third eye space. And saying to yourself, I have a cord attached through the third eye with this person. Breathing, noticing, and then coming to the crown. And saying, I have a cord attached through the crown with this person. And then thinking back to any of the different chakras that you experienced, movements, shifts. Sometimes it feels like a pull in through those different areas. So anywhere you felt that, or maybe it didn't feel like a pull, maybe it just felt like a little bit of a butterflies through that area, or warmth, wherever you felt sensations as we moved up. Those are going to be the chakras that you want to focus on with this. So bringing your awareness to the affected chakra, and imagine that a colored thread that matches the color of the chakra stretching between your chakra and theirs. Stay with this feeling, making it as vivid as possible. So imagining a thread, the same color as the chakra, connecting you. Red for the base, orange for the sacral, yellow for the solar plexus, green for the heart, blue for the throat, indigo for the third eye, and violet or white for the crown. And visualizing the cord, even feeling the tension of the cord between you. Remembering the color. And then slowly open your eyes and light the candle in front of you. So go ahead and light your candle, making sure it's in a safe space. And then close the eyes once again, returning to the visualization, returning to that threads stretching between your chakra and theirs. Imagine now that you're lighting the colored thread, which acts like a sparkler. These burning sparks are traveling away from you towards the person, leaving no trace behind. And once the sparks finally reach the other end of the thread, at that person's chakra, they create a very bright explosion of loving, beautiful light. After which you're both completely covered in a white mist, leaving nothing but compassion and kindness where the cord once was. Now open your eyes, pick up the burning candle, and move it in front of you. So holding it out in front of you, about 2 feet, and you'll start at the base chakra. So starting here, and then slowly moving out in front of you. Going all the way up, coming into your crown chakra, and then saying, I release you into the hands of light and love. I am free and restored. Then place the candle somewhere safe and allow it to burn until it goes out. And you can do that, as often as you need to with whoever you need to. I really love doing cord cutting ceremonies around the full moon, just because it's a time where, the energy is for letting go, for releasing. And so what better time than then to cut cords? But you can do it anytime that you would like right now. So thank you so much. And I hope that you cut all of the cords that may be attached to you and are able to step fully into your personal power. Stay bright.